piston pin? Anybody? अच्छा, just a minute. ये आसिफ अंसारी कौन है? आसिफ अंसारी
सर रोल नंबर 1 सर,
रोल
वो
नंबर
मुझे
1
बोल रहा था कि डोमेन आईडी मुझे मिली नहीं है।
नहीं तो ये
और
हाँ
और मैं कॉल कर
हाँ सी तुम्हारी क्लास में 72 लोगों का हो गया है. 72 people have joined with the domain ID. Then why only he's left? है ना? 72
क्या मालूम
students have
सर,
joined.
कल भी उसने इसी वजह से ज्वाइन नहीं कर पाया था। आज भी यही बोल रहा है कि सर डिनाई कर दिए हैं, एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर।
अच्छी बात है. ठीक है, उसको बोलो पीछे लग के फटाफट करवा के लेने के लिए, वरना मालूम है लोगों के 3 साल तक लाइब्रेरी कार्ड नहीं बनते हैं.
हाँ सर, बोलता हूँ।
हाँ ठीक है, चलिए, नो प्रॉब्लम. सो the function of the piston are who's going to help me in elaborating on the different functions of piston? Adil Sayyed, what do you say about the different functions of the piston? जल्दी जल्दी, टाइम नहीं अपने पास.
Yes, sir.
So what are the different functions of the piston we saw yesterday?
Piston ignites the piston compresses the gases.
And
Air fuel mixture compresses. It
further
because of translatory motion of piston, rotary motion of the crank shaft is rotary motion of the crankshaft. There is.
Then what else? ठीक है, no problem. चलो, no problem. See, the first function is to transmit the force due to gas pressure inside the cylinder to the crankshaft through connecting rod. It compresses the gas. Okay, it seals the inside portion of the cylinder. It takes the side thrust. Okay, it dissipates the large amount of heat. Okay, so these were a few functions. Then we saw the various nomenclature of the piston, such as piston head or crown, the topmost portion. Okay, then we saw piston rings. By the way, how many types of piston rings are there?
2.
Okay, just a minute. Moish Chulawala.
Yes, sir.
What are the different types of piston rings you know?
Sir, this oil scraper rings and compression rings.
Oil scraper ring and compression ring. Okay, very good. Okay, next is Anas Sheikh.
Yes, sir.
What is the function of compression ring and what is the function of oil scraper ring?
कंप्रेशन रिंग जो है गैस को लीक नहीं होने देती है नीचे.
And
और ऑयल स्क्रैपर रिंग सर ऑयल को सर्कुलेट करती है सिलेंडर वॉल से पिस्टन के इनर साइड में.
सर्कुलेट, ये दो वर्ड गलत यूज किया तुमने. सर्कुलेट नहीं करती है वो, उसको स्क्रैप करके ऑयल सब में ऑयल को वापस भेजती है. सर्कुलेट नहीं करती भाई. ठीक है. So compression ring, oil scraper ring, piston skirt, piston barrel, piston pin. Okay. As far as piston pin is concerned, Sabah Sheikh.
Yes, sir.
Beta, how many types of piston pin are there?
So gudgeon pin,
wrist pin, and piston pin. These are the 3 types of pin. Right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Nahi, see, listen to Muniba Eman.
Yes, sir.
What are the different types of piston pin you know?
Two types: full floating, semi floating.
Yeah, Sabha, full floating and semi floating. These are the types.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Piston pin, gudgeon pin, and wrist pin. These are the synonymous. Okay. Fine. Next is circlip. What is the function of circlip? Vedant?
सर वो उसका जो लैटरल मोशन है ना, मतलब हॉरिजॉन्टल प्लेन में उसका मोशन रोकता है गज्जन पिन
किसका
का।
किसका किसका मोशन रोकता है?
गज्जन पिन का लैटरल मोशन, मतलब दाएं बाएं।
लॉन्जिट्यूडिनल आएगा ना सर?
चलो ठीक है, वेरी गुड. Okay, then we also saw two different consideration for thickness design, thickness of piston head design. One is the strength consideration by this formula, and by this formula, and the another one is the thermal consideration. In addition to thermal consideration and strength consideration, Mr. Heldon and Favory gave this idea of calculating the thickness of piston head by empirical relation. Okay, so you should know this. This is the formula to calculate the thickness of piston head by thermal consideration. By the way, I may be asking you in the oral exam, what is this TC minus TE? So, Janil Jain, what is TC and TE?
Yes, sir. TC is the temperature at the center of the piston, and TE is the temperature at the end of the piston.
And see the idea or the difference of TC minus T, because see the aluminum alloy is having better thermal conductivity. It has TC minus T difference of 75 degrees centigrade, whereas gray cast iron is having 220 degrees centigrade. Okay. So yesterday we saw this polling, and most of you have given the correct answer. Then we also saw a question based on the thumb rule for the piston ribs. By the way, can anyone elaborate on this idea? Danish?
Yes, sir.
Danish. So what is
Yes,
the thumb
sir.
rule for piston ribs?
Sir, if the thickness of the head is less than or equal to 6, there is no ribs provided. But if the thickness of the head is greater than 6, then the ribs are provided, and number of ribs should be equal to 4 to 6.
Very good,
while,
fantastic. Very
while
good.
the thickness of the rib is taken as the 1/3 of thickness of the head, or it is 50% of the thickness of the head.
Very good. That means the range of the thickness varies from 1/3 to 1/2 of the thickness of head. Very good. Absolutely fantastic. Good.
Thank you.
Okay. Now guidelines for the piston cup. Now this is the new question for you guys. This is the first question for today's interaction. See, you have to go to vivox.ap app. You have to enter this ID and you have to answer for this question. Come on, try. I'm giving you 30 seconds time. ये हम लोगों ने कल किया था क्या ये वाला क्वेश्चन? एक्सक्यूज मी, ये वाला क्वेश्चन हम लोगों ने कल किया था क्या?
No, sir.
No, sir.
अच्छा, just try
No.
this. Just try this.
Sir, can you please repeat the question?
Question C, na, it is presented on the screen. Na, guidelines for the piston cup.
सर उसमें जस्ट क्लिक करना है ना?
उसमें खाली क्लिक करना भाई आपको, बस करेक्ट।
सर पहला कर रहे तो फिर दूसरा हट जा रहा है, दूसरा कर रहे तो पहला हट जा रहा है, दोनों आंसर चाहिए।
यस सर, वही हो रहा है।
एक मिनट, कोई बात नहीं। ऐसा ना इंटरफेस का नेट का इशू, नेट है तो बहुत स्लो है। ठीक है, सो
सर उसमें एक पे ही क्लिक हो रहा है और दो फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड दोनों आंसर सही लग रहे हैं।
बराबर, फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड दोनों भी आंसर सही है।
हाँ, और उसमें एक पे ही क्लिक हो रहा है, एक पे क्लिक करे तो दूसरा हट जा रहा है, दूसरे पे क्लिक करे तो पहला हट जा रहा है सब।
ओके ओके, नो नो
तो वो रिजल्ट्स बता रहा है।
हाँ, दोनों भी सही रिजल्ट है, करेक्ट। चलो ठीक है, एक्चुअली थोड़ा सा हाँ। Now next is piston ring material, and we learn about the piston ring terminology as the radial width. See, this is basically the radial width or the radial thickness, and this is the axial thickness, right? So these are the type of ring gaps. The first one is butt gap, the second one is scarf gap, and the third one is step gap. Then starting with this idea, see Zafar Hashmi and others, see this is basically the radial width B, and this is the axial thickness as per this nomenclature SH. Now what happened when the piston ring, when this piston ring is inserted into the piston, okay, this space, this outer portion of the piston ring is going to be moving against the cylinder liner. Okay, so during the combustion, because it has to be in the groove and it has to move continuously up and down. Okay, and also because of the combustion, whatever gas pressure is induced, that pressure is basically goes to the wall and reflect back. Okay, so that is basically the wall pressure. Okay, that means this wall pressure is going to be acting here on this surface. Okay, all along the periphery of the ring. That is why when we design the radial thickness, we consider the wall pressure, PW. Okay. So what I mean to say, throughout the periphery, you are going to have this pressure acting like this. Okay. So this is nothing but PW. Okay. So B, the radial width is given by this formula, D times under root of K into PW by sigma T, where K ka value is stress. As I told you yesterday, that the material for this pistoning is also cast iron. So depending upon the ultimate strength, sigma ut and factor of safety, you will be able to calculate sigma t. Okay, and whatever value comes, you just substitute here and you get the value of B. Similarly, when you need to calculate the axial thickness H, it has to be 70% to 100% of the width. That means it would vary from 0.7 to 1 time of B. But as I told you yesterday that the designer wants that instead of using few number of thick rings, they prefer to use more number of thin rings, because having more number of rings will ensure more sealing, as well as they will have minimum friction. So with that particular idea, the number of rings, okay, the compression ring vary from 3 to 4, and the number of oil scraper ring vary from 1 to 3. Okay, this is the general idea. This is the general number. Okay, and also we need to determine the minimum number of the minimum thickness. Okay, by this formula, H mean is equal to D over 10 times Z, where Z is the number of rings. Okay, so these are the two criteria to select or to decide the axial thickness of the piston ring. Then, as you know, when the ring is not put onto the piston, the gap is more, whereas after the piston ring is installed on the piston pin, piston, the gap reduces. Okay, so that is why this particular formula gives you idea as to how much should be the gap before assembly and after assembly. Okay, the gap is given in the form by the empirical relation in terms of B, the radial thickness, whereas after assembly it is given in terms of the cylinder diameter or the piston diameter. Okay, I told you about the calculation of the top land and the ring land. See, the top land is determined by the empirical relation H1 is equal to 1 to 1.2 times of TH. Okay, this is the formula for calculating the top land, and for calculating the ring land, you can have ring land is nothing but the space between the two grooves. Okay, and it is 0.75 to 1 time of H. Okay, so next, piston barrel. Piston barrel is basically the inner space from the lower edge of the piston head till the end of the open part of the piston, that is called as piston barrel. Okay, and in this you calculate the thickness T3 near the lowermost ring, which is given by this formula 0.03D plus B plus 4.9. Mind you, where B is the radial width or radial thickness of the piston ring, which we calculated earlier, and T4 is the thickness at the bottommost portion of at the bottommost or at the open end of the piston, and it is given as 25 to 35% of the T3 calculated here. Next, this all be done yesterday. Okay, now next part, piston skirt. What is piston skirt, gentlemen? Piston skirt is nothing but the portion from the edge of the lower ring to the end of the piston, that is open end of the piston. This part is called as skirt. And when the piston moves down, mind you, this particular portion will be occupied by the piston ring, which will basically providing you the compression and oil scrapping function. But this particular portion having only the flat portion coming in contact with the cylinder will basically act as a bearing area. Mind you, when I was explaining you the concept of bearing pressure, that time I told you that the bearing pressure or the bearing stress is induced whenever there is a relative motion between the two parts. So in this case, this lower portion of the piston moves relative to the cylinder liner. That is why the consideration for designing of this skirt is the bearing consideration. That is why, see here, first of all, I know that the maximum side thrust, which is basically offered by the cylinder liner during the expansion stroke, is given by the maximum pressure produced multiplied by the area. This is going to give you the maximum gas force. Okay, but since this piston always move against the cylinder liner, that is why it is going to induce some force in the form of side thrust. That is why mu is equal to force of friction per unit normal reaction. This formula will give you the total side thrust or the frictional force which is induced because of the gas force as well as because of the continuous movement of the piston up and down. Okay, so this is nothing but the side thrust. Okay, but this side thrust is also equal to the bearing area. What is bearing area? Bearing area is nothing but the bearing pressure multiplied by diameter times length of stroke. Okay, length of stroke. Why? Because the piston is going to move continuously between the two strokes. Okay, between the two extreme position TDC and BDC. So that is why when if I consider this as, for example, equation number 1, let's say the side thrust, and the side thrust is also given by the bearing pressure into the projected area. That is why I'm equating both the equations. Okay, here. So from this relation, I'm able to find out. Okay, the length of the skirt. Okay, so see here. This is the length of skirt, and length of skirt multiplied by the diameter multiplied by bearing area. This is bearing pressure will give you the total side thrust, which is made equivalent to this side thrust. Okay, so from this relation you will be able to find out the LSK equation. LSK value. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The empirical relation for calculating the length of stroke is also given by this formula. It says that the length of stroke should be around 65 to 85% of 65 to 80% of the piston diameter. So this is an empirical relation. Once you find out the length of skirt, the total length of the piston can be found by the formula top length plus length of ring section plus length of skirt. What I mean to say is this: once you know the length of the skirt, then the summation of this length, and this length, that is LS plus length of ring section and the thickness of top length will give you the total length of the piston. Okay, so you remember initially in the previous topic we had assumed, okay, L by D ratio as something between 1.5 to 2. Okay. The empirical relation for the length of piston we can verify from this also. Somewhere between D to 1.5 D. D, when it is equal to D, it would be called as square section, and when it is equal to 1.5, it is going to be called as box section or rectangular section. okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now there is another question. Here at the right top of the screen, you are having the ID. What is the difference between the piston barrel and piston skirt? ये आपको वोट करना है in the form of word cloud. ठीक है, आपको स्पेसिंग नहीं करनी है, जहां पर भी हो सके कॉमा देना. ठीक है, shall I start the polling now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Zafar Hashmi. Yash.
Yes, sir.
Bilal Qureshi is there now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now I'm giving you 30 seconds time. After it will be automatically closing. Okay, so what is the difference between the piston barrel and piston skirt? Come on, answer. Four responses received yet. Unfortunately, very few people have responded to this question. Very few people have responded to this question. Okay, no problem. Let's go ahead. By the way, who will tell me Iram Pathan? Is Iram Pathan there?
Yes, sir.
Iram, what is the difference between piston barrel and piston skirt?
Sir, in length.
In length? No. Piston barrel is some feature which is basically seen within the piston, inside the piston, whereas piston skirt is seen from outside only, na?
Yes,
Is
sir.
it okay? नहीं समझा. Hardik Poddar.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between piston barrel and piston skirt?
Uh, I don't know.
Why don't know? Since last 3 lectures I am saying repeatedly. You must say. I'm taking a lot of pain to conduct this lecture, gentlemen. You don't simply say that you don't know. In fact, I have invested my earlier 10 minutes of the lecture just to repeat that. Siti Jadhav. Tejas Mulgaonkar.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference?
सर पिस्टन स्कर्ट वो नीचे वाला पार्ट रहता है और इस स्क्रैपर रिंग के नीचे से पूरे एंड तक.
Next is about the design of piston pin. I have tried to explain in a simple form. In order to understand the design of piston, first of all, you need to understand the nomenclature. Piston pin, as you can see here also, like in this figure, this is a hollow cylindrical pin having outer diameter DO and inner diameter DI. Okay, so this point is clear. This gudgeon pin or the wrist pin is hollow cylindrical piece having diameter DO and DI, outer and inner respectively. Then, depending upon whether we are using semi-floating type or full floating type of pin, okay, see, if you look at this particular figure, this figure number 1, you will understand that the gudgeon pin is basically inserted in the piston. This is the piston part. This is the piston, and this is the connecting rod wala part. In the connecting rod, the gudgeon pin passes through a bush which is provided in the connecting rod, whereas here in the piston, okay, it just passes through it, and at the end it is going to have a groove in order to insert this piece. This is basically the circlip. This piece is called a circlip. Okay, so now if the thickness of the connecting rod small end, this is basically the small end of the connecting rod. So if the thickness or the width of the small end of connecting rod is L1, and if the diameter of the piston is D, L2 is calculated as average of D and L1. Okay, so the L2 is nothing but the point where you are going to have the reaction from the bosses. Okay, so what I mean to say, because of the combustion gases, whatever force is produced here, okay, that force is going to be transmitted through connecting rod to the crankshaft. Correct now? So let's say whatever force is being induced here above the piston, it is transmitted in the form of force P. Okay, and since this much length of the connecting rod is in continuous contact, that is why it is assumed that it is a UDL load. It is a uniformly distributed load. Okay, so what I have done, this total load is converted into a UDL. Okay, and what I'm going to do now, I am basically taking the middle portion. Why? Because this portion is acting as a simply supported beam with, it is acting as a simply supported beam, something like this, having the center load as P and the reaction as P by 2 and P by 2. So we have learned in SOM that the maximum bending moment is going to be somewhere at the mid-span, something like this, of the order of WL by 4. Irrespective of what value comes, okay, I know that the maximum bending moment is going to be acting at the central plane, at the center, at the section XX. That is why I am interested in calculating the bending moment at the center part XX, center section, okay, XX. So now, if the total load or acting on this much length is P, what will be the net load acting at the half portion? At the half portion, this load is going to be P by 2. Agree? And to this force P, my reactions are P by 2. That is why this in L2, let me note right down. So the
L1 by
net
4.
moment, P
L1 by
by
4, na?
what? Wait, I'm coming to that part, gentlemen. See, I have this as now half L1 by 2. That is why P by 2 into L1 by 4 is the moment produced by the upper force, okay, minus P by 2 into L2 by 2. Whereas L2 is calculated as half of D plus L1. That is why I'm going to substitute in place of L2. I'm going to substitute this value and I'll be able to calculate the moment. Okay, so in this way, I'm able to calculate the net bending moment induced. Once the bending moment is calculated, I also know from the formula of SOM, from the formula of simple bending, it says that M by I equals to sigma by Y. Okay, where I is the moment of inertia and I is going to be calculated as pi by 64, okay, dO raised to 4 minus di raised to 4, and Y will be dO by 2 because it is the distance of outermost fiber from the neutral axis. So I'll be able to calculate sigma, okay, if I need to calculate sigma. Otherwise, if I'm designing, okay, dO and di, certainly I'll be using the permissible value of sigma b, and from the same formula I'll be able to calculate dO and di. Okay, since my formula is expressed in terms of dO, here I'll be first calculating dO, and then later on I can assume that, आपको मालूम है हम लोग ने SOM में किया था, dO by di is equal to a constant which is called as diameter ratio, and this can be taken as around somewhere around 0.5 to 0.9. But in this case, because we want to accommodate the pin in a limited space, I'm going to consider di as 0.6 times of dO. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Anybody else? अरे भाई दूसरे लोग भी response दो.
सर एक बार और समझाइए ना.
हाँ, ये कौन है भाई, जरा नाम बोलो अपना.
तलहा.
तलहा तैवानी.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See what I'm saying? First of all, this is the piston. Okay, this is the outermost part. And here you are going to have the gas force or gas pressure induced. Okay, so P max into pi by 4 d square will give you the total force. Certainly, this force is to be transmitted through connecting rod to the crankshaft. The same force is going to be transmitted, right? So if this is the center part, which is basically the small end of the connecting rod, the reaction at the bosses would be P by 2 and P by 2. Okay, so I have shown to this force P, the reaction is P by 2 and P by 2. And when I look at this, one more point I'm again want to emphasize on. This part is basically in continuous contact. That is why instead of considering this as a point load, we are assuming this as a uniformly distributed load, UDL. Now, if this total UDL was P, over this half portion of L1 by 2, my force would be P by 2 and P by 2, so that I am having the equilibrium of both the sides because of the force P by 2 and P by 2 left hand side, P by 2 and P by 2 right hand side. So it will be a complete shear force and complete equilibrium of the bending. Now, when I'm considering the bending moment, I'm going to have P by 2 into L1 by 4 minus P by 2 times L2 by 2, whereas L2 is calculated as 50% or average of diameter and the length of connecting rod. See, if you look at this part, this is the length of connecting rod, which is almost taken as 45% of the diameter of piston. इसी हम लोग बाद में आते हैं इसके ऊपर. जबकि ये वाला जो point है, this is almost in the middle. That is why the L2 is taken as the average of D and L1. ठीक है. तो अभी इस पे जो बेंडिंग हो रहा है ना, क्योंकि मैक्सिमम बेंडिंग कहां पर एक्ट हो रहा है, सेक्शन एक्स पे एक्ट हो रहा है. दैट इज व्हाई आई विल बी कैलकुलेटिंग m by I equals to sigma by y. I is the moment of inertia, which is calculated as pi by 64 do raised to 4 minus di raised to 4, and y is calculated as is taken as do by 2. If the allowable value of the bending stress is known to me, I'll be able to calculate. I'll be able to calculate do and di from this formula. Okay, so whatever value of do I get, I'll be taking 60% of that value, okay, in order to calculate the inner diameter. This way, I'll be able to calculate the dimensions do and di. ठीक है? So this way.
Yes, sir.
This
सर
way.
m की वैल्यू फिर से एक बार समझाओ ना आप.
M की वैल्यू ना, हाँ.
जी.
See, M is the next. Just a minute. Huh? See, ये तो आपको समझ में आया कि जो टोटल P है कैसे एक्ट हो रहा है. Okay, so if the total is P, over this much portion, the half load will be acting here, and this would be P by 2, because P by 2 is acting here. Okay, such that P by 2 and P by 2 will be equal to this P. Correct. So now I'm having the moment produced by this force is equal to P by 2 into L1 by 4. And this is L1 by 4, and this is basically anti-clockwise. I took anti-clockwise as positive, clockwise as negative. So P by 2 into L2 by 2. So this way the moment is calculated.
Yes,
This
sir.
is going to be producing clockwise moment, and this is going to be producing anti-clockwise moment. Right. So what are the different types of piston pin? मुनीबा तो इसमें expert है. Come on, I'm giving you 30 seconds time. लेकिन आपको भी आंसर कंप्लीट लिखना पड़ेगा. आप लोग बहुत रैंडम और बहुत ही मतलब कैजुअली ले रहे हो. ठीक है. Shall I start the poll?
Yes.
Sir, wait.
Start. Okay, very good. Most of you have answered correctly. लेकिन कितने लोग स्मार्ट है देखो ना, मैंने पूछा हाउ में व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट टाइप्स, खाली लिखते 2 टाइप्स करके छोड़ दिया. कितने इंटेलिजेंट पीपल है ये? 2 टाइप्स, 2. Okay. So these are the 2 types of piston pin. So see guys, once you determine the dimensions, see L1 can be assumed as or can be taken as 0.45D, that is 45% of the piston diameter, and the inner diameter of the piston pin is taken as 60% of outer diameter. Done. So L1 is 45% and D1 is 60%. Next. So what I was talking about, the bending equation is given by sigma is equal to m by I times y, where y will be do by 2. Okay, and moment of inertia is calculated as pi by 64 d raised to 4 minus di raised to 4. And in that equation, you know, in this equation, when you substitute the value of sorry, so we can't discard this. You will also be able to calculate, or you will be able to reduce explain करता हूँ तैबानी P into L1 by 4 minus P by 2 into L2 by 2. ठीक है, अभी अभी आपने देखा कि L1 is 0.45 times of D. Okay, and L2 is half of D plus L1. It means I will be having substituting L1 as 0.45 D. That means when you substitute the value of L1 and L2 in this equation, your final formula for the bending moment would be PD by 8. समझ में आया वाला part?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Muniba, Iram, Tejas.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
श्रीकांत है क्या? श्रीकांत खड़दर है.
Yes, sir.
Understanding ना श्रीकांत?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Okay. ओमकार पाटील.
Yes, sir.
ओमकार पाटील कुठे गेला?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hello.
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Yes, sir.
So this way, when you substitute the value of L1 and L2, you are going to get your formula for the bending moment reduced to PD by 8. Okay,
Yes.
where what is PD? What is P? P is nothing but the maximum gas force. It is pi by 4 d square into P max.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, this is one consideration called as bending consideration. Okay. लेकिन साथ में क्या हो रहा है? In addition to bending, depending upon whether it is semi-floating type or floating type, but the central portion of the piston pin will always move with respect to the groove, with respect to the what is called as bush. Yeah, with respect to bush. That is why, okay, the central portion will be also subjected to the bearing failure. Why? Because the outer surface of the pin is going to have, okay, relative motion with respect to the bush. That is why I am going to be also determining the dimension DO and L1 from the bearing consideration. So I am going to equate the gas force with the bearing pressure multiplied by projected area. Okay, because see, this much portion is also going to be moving with respect to the connecting rod. So here I am having this length as L1 and the outer diameter is DO. That is why it is going to give you projected area. Projected area multiplied by bearing pressure is going to give you bearing force or the resisting force. So it is basically equated to maximum gas pressure, which is pi by 4 d square times P max. So when you equate these two equations, you are going to get either length L1 or DO, or you can verify the maximum bearing pressure. Okay, because already आपको bending consideration से आपको L1 मालूम हो चुका है, आपको D1 मालूम हो चुका है, and in fact L1 तो आप लोग ने empirical relation से यहाँ से उठाया है. Okay, so DO मालूम होने के बाद और L1 मालूम होने के बाद you will be able to verify the bearing pressure. ठीक है? So bearing pressure should be this bearing pressure PB1 should be less than 25 megapascal.
सर ये हम सभी अभी जो कर रहे हैं वो सेमी फ्लोटिंग पिन के लिए है ना?
इसके लिए
सेमी फ्लोटिंग पिन के लिए ना?
ये सेमी फ्लोटिंग के लिए, लेकिन अगर मैं फुल फ्लोटिंग भी यूज करूंगा then also there will be relative moment between the piston pin and the groove. Piston pin and connecting rod का what is that called? Bush.
बॉस के और पिस्टन पिन के इसमें भी आएगा ना रिलेटिव मोशन?
Yes,
फुल
yes.
फ्लोटिंग में तो वो भी लेना पड़ेगा शायद.
In that case, see, idea is what? Idea is to verify the dimension DO and the bearing pressure. Okay, here मुझे इसका जो actual width मुझे मालूम नहीं है बॉस का. Okay, बॉस का मुझे यहाँ पर ये actual मुझे ये area जो है ये मुझे पता नहीं है. Okay, so even if I want to know, I need to have for example here with respect to this I will have to have D by 2 minus this L1 by 2 and that will give me this length. Okay. But the point is since the bush is provided here, okay, here it may be moving within that, but that we need to consider the bearing area or the bearing failure of this with reference to the connecting rod. Okay, because the connecting rod is very extensively moving, है ना? क्योंकि इसका जो movement है अपना बॉस का और क्या बोलते हैं उसको पिस्टन पिन का इट इज नॉट दैट मच, लेकिन पिस्टन का अपना बुश का और कनेक्टिंग रॉड का
Connecting
स्मॉल
rod
एंड
and piston pin.
हाँ, there is very extensive movement. That is why this failure is important. यहाँ पर बहुत ही lateral movement, बहुत ही कम movement हो रहा है, और यहाँ पर जो पिन का जो movement होता भी है तो वो lateral होता है. It is not in the form of ऐसा arc के form में नहीं हो रहा है. Okay, over the surface. You got my point? नहीं समझा?
Okay, sir.
जब ये connecting rod जब घूमता है,
Yes.
connecting rod, okay. Connecting rod when it moves, so because of the movement, okay, TDC to BDC, it is going to have the movement of the piston pin here in this form, in this particular fashion. That is why I am interested in knowing the bearing failure here, not here. यहाँ पर जो अगर जो movement हो भी रहा है तो वो बहुत ही lateral movement में, और ये बहुत minimal है compared to this, क्योंकि ये वाला जो portion है ये piston के साथ में attached है, ये वाला connecting rod के साथ में attached है.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So there are two consideration. One is called as bending consideration and the other is called as bearing consideration. Okay. From the bending consideration, I can determine the diameter DO and DI. Okay. And whatever dimensions I have got, I can verify either the bearing pressure or the dimensions with the help of, okay, here, bearing consideration. Okay. Next, you need to remember some important point. The first important point is the bearing pressure at the bush of the small end of the connecting rod is almost taken as 25 megapascal, and the inner diameter should be taken as 60% of outer diameter. Now, अभी ये जो है हमको इसका जो see actually design point of view, because we are basically going for the some assumed kind of information. मेरे को actual dimension कितना होता है वो यहाँ पर नहीं दिया हुआ है. That is why we need to take the mean diameter of the piston bosses somewhere around 1.4 times of outer diameter of the pin for the gray cast iron piston, and when the piston is made up of aluminum alloy, I need to have this as 1.5 times of DO. Okay, so ये जो mean diameter है piston boss, जब आप boss का side view देखोगे तो ये ऐसा कुछ दिखता है, मतलब ये inner surface है piston का और ये आपको ये ऐसा कुछ दिखेगा. Okay, यहाँ पर piston pin insert होगा. Okay, तो ये जो mean diameter है इसका, okay, this diameter is taken as 1.4 times of DO for cast iron and 1.5 for aluminum alloy piston. Okay. Now, before going ahead, if you have any doubt, please ask me. नहीं, grub screw, हाँ सुनो, grub screw is basically the standard machine design element. So यहाँ पर हमको खाली वो खाली लॉकिंग डिवाइस है, वहाँ पर कुछ फोर्स वगैरह हमको डिजाइन करने की जरूरत नहीं है, वहाँ पर डिजाइन करने का जरूरत नहीं है, वो खाली एक लॉकिंग डिवाइस है बस, उसको डिजाइन करने का जरूरत नहीं है.
सर एग्जाम में ये पूरा क्वेश्चन आता है, मतलब डिजाइन करो पिस्टन हेड, पिस्टन पिन, पिस्टन बैरल वगैरह।
वेदांत, yes, वेदांत, I'll answer your question. लेकिन सबसे पहले ये बताओ कि तुमको मजा आ रहा है क्या?
यस सर, यस सर।
Are you enjoying this topic?
यस सर।
Okay. Everybody, are you enjoying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
अगर enjoy कर रहा है, हाँ, अगर enjoy कर रहा है, तो you don't have to bother about what will come, क्योंकि I am going to train you in such a way that that you will be able to solve any type of question. But your question is quite genuine. So answer is, we don't ask you this type of lengthy question. Okay, the question will be in part. Sometime the question will be asking you with the given data to find out the thickness of the piston head and compare and recommend the result. Sometime they may be asking you the design of the thickness of piston head along with the recommendation for piston cup and piston ribs. Understand? समझा मैंने क्या बोला?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now this is 12:10. I'm giving you 5 minutes का window को आपकी attendance mark करनी है. इनफैक्ट अभी 12:08 हो रहा है. 12:15 पे मैं attendance बंद कर दूंगा. ठीक है? So I am just sharing the link. All of you go and mark your attendance. I have shared this link with एक मिनट, इसको ऐसा करते हैं. शेख मोहम्मद अहमन, वेरी गुड, आ गया, शाबाश.
सर आपने लिंक शेयर किए?
Sir, can you resend the link, please?
Okay, Chula Wala. Okay, fine. Okay, so I think everyone has marked the attendance. Nevarekar Zafir.
Sir, please give me some time more. I have to reconnect it from my phone because there's some net connection. I've been trying to log in from that ID.
Who is this? Who is this?
Saad Ansari, sir. Saad Ansari.
No, I'm not talking about Saad. You I mean, just do that. But Nevarekar Zafir has marked 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times. What was the need? Nevarekar Zafir, Mohammad Zafir. अरे Zafir, answer तो दे. Just you reply. ये खान मोहम्मद आदिल कौन है? खान मोहम्मद आदिल.
Yes, sir.
अरे Zafir. पाटिल ओमकार सादिक सावंत तरक्की अनस मुनीबा अनस शेख मुनीबा. अरे बाबा दो बार क्यों कर रहे हो आप लोग? अरे योगेश. योगेश कडू. हेलो योगेश. Okay, so time is up. I'm closing the responses. कोई भी कुछ भी कर रहा है यार.
सर कैन यू जस्ट वेट फॉर 1 minute सर, मेरे को
No, it is already
प्रॉब्लम बता रहा है.
it is already 10 minutes. Who is this? Saad.
उमर सर, उमर
अरे भाई
सर
ये
वो इशू कुछ ये आ रहा है सर, परमिशन रिक्वायर्ड ऐसा कुछ बता रहा था.
सेम सर, मुझे भी यही आ रहा है सर.
नहीं, आपके
So
पास
I don't
डोमेन
know.
आईडी नहीं है क्या?
सर वो
डोमेन आईडी है,
परमिशन नहीं
डोमेन
है.
आईडी है, बट परमिशन का ही कुछ एरर बता रहा है सर. आई डोंट नो व्हाई. वो मैंने अभी पूरा क्रोम रीसेट किया है.
नहीं, but
So we
you
check.
should have domain ID, then only you will be able to do it. Otherwise not.
Sir, we have domain ID.
Let's try now.
सर मेरा नाम है क्या उसमें?
कौन भाई है ये? कौन है? Who is this?
सर तलहा.
हाँ, तला क्या बोल रहा है?
सर मेरा रिस्पॉन्स है उसमें
तला
लिस्ट में.
हाँ, तुम्हारा तो हो चुका है.
ठीक है सर, थैंक
हाँ,
यू.
तैवानी. Okay, let's go ahead. Shall I start?
Yes sir.
What? बहुत ज्यादा टाइम लग रहा है. सब इतने यार मोबाइल के एक्सपर्ट लोग हैं और आप लोग को ये सब चीजें इतना टाइम लग रहा है. आई एम नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस. आप लोग ओके सो कॉल्ड एक्सपर्ट इन मोबाइल फोन्स एंड सी सच अ सिंपल थिंग. खाली 2 लाइन टाइप करना है, पीआरएन नंबर और आपका फुल नाम. एंड मोर देन 10 मिनट्स, 12 मिनट हो गया. इसलिए ये सब चीजों का भी जरा प्रैक्टिस करो जरा. ठीक है? सो आई एम नॉट क्लोजिंग दिस रिस्पॉन्सेस. चलो लेट्स गो अहेड. So, I hope you have understood the design of piston. Okay, so the design of piston basically comprises of design of piston head, design, selection of number of ribs, thickness of ribs, then the design of skirt, design of piston pin, and finally see, this is the question, this is the example, and what Vedant was asking, it is just related to that only. The question says that design a cast iron piston for a single acting 4-stroke diesel engine with the following information, with the following specification. The cylinder bore is directly given as 250 millimeter. Length of the stroke is 300 millimeter. The speed of engine is 600 RPM. Indicated brake mean effective pressure is 0.6 megapascal. Maximum gas pressure is 4 megapascal. Fuel consumption is around 0.25 kg per kilowatt per hour. Mechanical efficiency is 80%. Higher calorific value is around 44,000 kilojoule per kg. Coefficient of thermal conductivity K is 46.6. Factor of safety is 5. Allowable radial pressure on the cylinder wall, that is PW, is 0.03 megapascal. Allowable bearing pressure for the skirt, PB, is around 0.4 megapascal, and the allowable bearing pressure for the small end of the connecting rod, con rod is connecting rod, is 15 megapascal. So with this information, you need to calculate, number one, write down, you need to calculate thickness of piston head by, number one, strength consideration, number two, thermal consideration, number two, you have to suggest the criteria for the thickness of piston head, number three, you need to say, you need to state whether the ribs are required,
सर थर्ड क्वेश्चन क्या है? स्टेट वेदर
the ribs are required. अच्छा, you got this question? थर्ड वाला?
यस सर.
कैसे है कि आपको दोनों भी कंसिडरेशन से जो भी आपका आंसर आएगा, आप क्या करोगे उसमें से? यू आर गोइंग टू सिलेक्ट, सी फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल पॉइंट नंबर वन में, हाँ, you are going to select the larger value. So on the basis of these two solution, you are going to answer the second one, suggest the criteria for the thickness of the piston head. So whichever is the largest value, you are going to select. Okay, so इसका आंसर नंबर 2 मिल जाएगा. Number 3 क्या है? Depending upon the theory, depending upon the consideration you are recommending, okay, you have to decide if it is less than 6 millimeter, no ribs are required, and when it is more than 6, ribs are required. That's it. Correct, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's start. Okay. So number one, with the given data, you keep. Please keep your data ready with you always. And solution. See, as I told you in the earlier subjects also, if you want to write your solution completely, always draw the line diagram. Okay. So, abhi you need to draw this diagram. Okay, please draw the first diagram. Please draw the first diagram. Please practice it. Hurry up.
Done, sir.
Is it done?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, very good. Okay. So let's have the first step, not this one. Solution. The first point, only three. The first point is to decide the thickness of piston head. Okay, so let TH is the thickness of piston head. Once again, I'm asking you a very silly question, which I have repeated many times. Hardik Poddar,
Yes, sir.
what are the different consideration for designing piston head?
Sir, strength and heat dissipation.
Okay, strength consideration and
Heat dissipation.
thermal consideration. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, thank you and very good. By using strength consideration, I have TH is equal to D times under root of K P max by sigma B. Where you have D, how much given?
250 millimeter.
250 mm. In this formula, what will be the value of K?
3/16.
3/60.
Very good. What is maximum gas pressure given?
4 megapascal.
4 megapascal.
4 megapascal is 4 newtons per mm square. And what about sigma B?
40 Newton per mm square.
How much, beta?
Sir, 40.
35 to 40 Newton.
So it is given.
Thumb rule.
तो कितना लूं मैं? How much should I take? 40.
40 Newton per hour.
Okay, very good. Substitute all the values and get the TH ka value. Done. One consideration is done in a simple fashion. So please post your answer in the chat box. Ayman, you are there, na beta? Ayman Iftikhar. Okay, very good. Ahmed Dhakwala. Ahmed Dhakwala. Not there. Moin Reza. Ahmed Reza.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. And Syed Azhar. Thank you. So this is coming out to be 34.23. 34.23 mm. Okay. So this answer can be approximately taken as 35 millimeter. Now next consideration. In fact, it was the first consideration, strength consideration. Now, using heat dissipation consideration, you have TH is equal to what is the formula?
H upon 12.56 K.
H upon 12.56 हाँ केजी पर किलोवाट आवर ना, यहाँ पर किलोवाट कितना है, यहाँ पर किलोवाट है बीपी, करेक्ट ना? हम लोग को बीपी भी चाहिए, so let's write it down in the form of M is 0.25 divided by 60 into 60 multiplied by BP. Is BP directly given here? BP कितना दिया हुआ है? 0.6.
0.6.
0.6 दिया है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please go ahead and calculate H का value. See how much H you are getting.
So 0.09.
Multiplied by 1000 किया. Multiplied by 1000.
Sir, 91.66.
91.666.
91.66 watts. Okay.
सर बीपी निकाला नहीं हमने.
Sorry.
ब्रेक में इफेक्टिव प्रेशर है. क्वेश्चन में ब्रेक में इफेक्टिव दिया है प्रेशर. बीपी नहीं निकाला.
अच्छा बीपी निकाला नहीं है.
यस सर, निकालना पड़ेगा.
what is the value given? मुझे जरा वो स्लाइड वो बताओ ना इन्फॉर्मेशन. बीपी कितना दिया था? That was brake pressure.
पीबी वो ब्रेक में इफेक्टिव प्रेशर इज 0.6 मेगापास्कल.
हाँ तो सोहेल भाई यहाँ पर हम लोग ने मिस्टेक किया. वो ब्रेक प्रेशर था, ब्रेक पावर नहीं था. ओके सो देयर वी मेड द मिस्टेक.
सर मैं वही बोल रहा था, यहाँ ब्रेक में इफेक्टिव प्रेशर दिया हुआ है.
हाँ ओके 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 नो प्रॉब्लम वी विल करेक्ट इट. वी विल करेक्ट इट नो प्रॉब्लम. तो एक काम करते हैं ना, मेरे को ब्रेक में इफेक्टिव प्रेशर दिया हुआ है ना, तो कैन आई डू इट लाइक दिस. सी बीपी let me first correct gentlemen. See BP still need to be calculated. अरे जफर हाशमी, जफर, अरे अरे आंसर दे भाई. अनम्यूट योर माइक. बहुत स्मार्ट लड़का है. Unmute your mic and respond. See, brake power is like सबसे पहले तो हम लोगों ने देखा indicated power is plan by 60. Very similar to that. If I need to calculate BP, it should be brake minute effective pressure multiplied L into A into N by 60. Okay, so here I need to see that in this question, because it is a 4-stroke engine, so it will be N by 2. Therefore, this will be 600 by 2. ऐसे N मिल जाएगा. A is pi by 4 T square. यहाँ से अपने को A मिल गया. Length of stroke is given as 300 millimeter. So this will be 0.3 meter. Okay. And brake pressure is given. So you substitute in this formula and you will be able to calculate BP here. I hope this is clear.
Yes sir.
Zafar Hashmi, still you are not responding. Adil Syed, are you understanding, beta?
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Ah.
Hello, sir. Mean effective pressure is given, not brake pressure. We need to find the first indicated power, and then with the help of efficiency, we need to find the brake power.
चलेगा. वैसे भी
Efficiency is given.
उसमें उसमें ब्रेक मिन इफेक्टिव प्रेशर नहीं दिया है क्या?
No sir, mean effective pressure दिया है.
हाँ कोई बात नहीं, no problem. So instead of this, let's write it down as IP. Everything else will be same. So this will be mean effective pressure, indicated mean effective pressure, no problem. See this, इसको बोलते हैं involvement. You need to involve. You don't have to be passive. Okay. तो अभी यहाँ से everything is known to us. यहाँ से अपने को IP मिल जाएगा. And see, number 2 step will be mechanical efficiencies BP upon IP. Therefore now calculate BP.
सर नहीं सर, ब्रेक में इफेक्टिव प्रेशर ही दिया है.
देखो अभी प्लीज डोंट कंफ्यूज मी. वो इंडिकेटर दिया है या ब्रेक दिया है?
ब्रेक मीन इफेक्टिव
सब ब्रेक
ब्रेक दिया है.
हाँ सो प्लीज. ओके चलो ठीक है, अगर वैसा है तो वैसा, अदरवाइज ऐसा.
Sir, please can you go back to that slide
Which one?
where all values are given, so I can take a screenshot.
या खुदा, इससे तो बहुत अभी बहुत आगे रहे हो.
Okay, let it be sir. Then let it be.
Anyway, अभी शेयर करने दो मुझे. Let me share. बहुत आगे हो, इसीलिए मैं इसको अवॉइड कर रहा था. बहुत आगे. हाँ ये इधर है. हाँ. See, it is brake mean effective pressure. So that is why that formula is to be used. ठीक है. So BP calculate करो. So has anyone got H का value now? The new value of H?
So 67.1.
Okay. So H का वैल्यू कितना है बेटा?
इसका सर
What is the final answer? H कितना है H?
67.48.
Okay. So from this relation, what kilowatt na? Now substitute this value of H, whatever you got, in the formula and find it out. H upon 12.56 times K TC minus TE into 10 raised to 3. Mind you, the piston is made up of cast iron, since the material of piston is cast iron, therefore we have K and Tc minus Te defined as 220 degrees centigrade, and this is 46.6 watts per meter per degree centigrade. So these two values were given. Substitute in this equation and get the value of pH. Sabha, what is the value of H? Suhail, Sabha, Yash.
So 67.48 kilowatt.
Okay. 67 or 6.7.
Sir, 67.495 kilowatt.
Six seven four nine is correct. 6749. 6749. Vedant, this is correct. Okay, so
Sir, 52.41.
नहीं बेटा ये this answer is correct.
Sir, thickness.
अच्छा, thickness is how much? 54.
52.41.
Very good. Okay, so thickness is coming out to be 54. And what was the answer with that one? Previous one?
35.
Okay, 35. Okay, so the earlier consideration give you TH as 35 and this is giving you 52. Now please suggest me which thickness you are going to recommend?
52.4.
Yes.
Exhibition.
Higher
Yes,
value.
very good. Very
Maximum
good.
value.
Yes, because the thermal consideration is giving you the higher value. That is why to design the thickness of piston head, we recommend thermal consideration with the value of TH as 52. Write it down. Write it down. Done? So
Sir, wait.
this way we have also got the answer for the second question. Okay. After solving both the consideration, we got to know that the thermal consideration is giving you the higher value. That is why we are going to recommend the thermal consideration as well as the value of TH is 52. अभी step number 3 में और step number 3 में we have to have the decision about ribs. Suggestion for ribs.
Ribs are required.
Okay, इसका justification क्या है सुहेल? How you justify? Since
से ज़्यादा है सर.
since TH is more than 6 millimeter, हाँ उसको लिखना पड़ेगा. Since TH is more than 6 millimeter, therefore ribs are required.
Yes sir.
Okay, ये इसका एक मार्क्स मिलेगा. लेकिन अगर आपको रिब्स रिकमेंड करने के लिए बोले कितनी रिब्स रिकमेंड करोगे?
Sir, 4 to 6.
TH by
4 to 6 के बीच में.
4 to 6. हाँ, तो अभी 4 या 6. ओके, 4 या 6 है ना. अब इसके लॉजिक क्या है? कि भाई अगर आपके पास 4 होगा तो यू कैन हैव 90 डिग्री के इंटरवल पे 4 रिप आप प्रोवाइड करोगे. अगर आपने 6 रिकमेंड किया, so it is also going to be equally distributed within the piston. So either 4 or 6. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if I ask you to find out the dimensions for the rib, how will you find the dimension for the rib? सुबह में किसी ने बोला था
ph by
if we go for
1/3 or 1/5.
Yes, very good, shabash. So dimensions of rib mein you are going to have let TR as the thickness of rib, which is equal to 1/3 of TH to 1/2 of TH. Okay, just see the range. Range कहाँ से कहाँ तक आता है इसका देखो जरा.
So 17.46.
17.47 to 26.2.
Sorry.
17.47 to 26.2.
17 से 26 के बीच में, ठीक है.
Yes.
This should be. अच्छा, अभी इसमें इसका आइडिया है कि 17 से 26 के बीच में होना चाहिए, तो आप इसको अप्रोक्सीमेटली 20 मिलीमीटर भी ले सकते हो, क्योंकि ये 17 से 26 के बीच में चाहिए. So this could be the TR. एक तो ये कर लो. अदरवाइज अगर आपको थोड़ा सा ये मतलब थोड़ा सा एक कहीं पर like if you are susceptible to write the answer, the another possible way is to take the average of this 26 plus 17 by 2, and this will give you approximate value. Okay, so 21.5 है, आप इसको approximately 22 भी ले सकते हो.
Yes sir, 22.
ठीक है. अच्छा, अभी मैं आपको ये पूछता हूँ कि भाई इसका तो यार डायमीटर 250 मिलीमीटर है, अभी रिब भी प्रोवाइड करना है, इसमें कब लगेगा क्या कब? ओके, सो लेट्स गो फर्दर एंड फाइंड आउट द डिसीजन और about the requirement of cup. What is the requirement? We know that
L by D.
we know that L by D ratio if less than or equal to 1.5, then do we require?
Yes.
And we require cup. So since in this case my answer was 300, my length of stroke was 300, diameter was 250 millimeter.
1.2.
It is coming out to be 1.2. 1.2 is less than 1.5. Hence, cup is required. Okay, अगर cup चाहिए, तो what should be the radius of cup? Therefore, the radius of cup would be 0.7 times of D, which is equal to 0.7 of 250. 0.7 of 250.
175.
175.
Very good. Chalo. So this way,
नमाज के लिए भी चलना.
yes. So I'm stopping here. So okay, let's continue next time with few more design. लेकिन आपके लिए एक शर्त है, आप केवल मेरे पे डिपेंड मत रहो. In fact, what I'm going to do now, I'll be creating flip classes kind of environment wherein you can learn few more things at home at your own convenience. then you come prepare with some more. अभी मैं क्या करूँगा? I'll be recording some videos and I'll be sharing with you. Okay, maybe in the form of some concept, maybe in the form of some solution to some example, so that you go through at home and come with preparation, ताकि यहाँ पर मेरा time waste नहीं हो. Okay, so problem solve करने में. ठीक है? So we'll stop here.